silver spoon. I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Yeah, man, it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma.
Stop hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King.
You was an orphan.
I was never an orphan. That was Batman. That's Batman's story. I'm a grandma boy.
Man.
I like to be in the neighborhood.
I have an excellent communication with all my kids. I try to listen as much as I speak.
Okay.
They thought the Harris household had seen every plot twist reality TV could script until 2 bombshells detonated within months, a leaked private video that threatened the family's bulletproof image, and whispers that King Harris's newborn son might not share his DNA. Both stories erupted online, dragging Atlanta's royal hip-hop clan back into a media firestorm just when they seemed poised for calm. King Kandre Harris burst onto television before he could spell his own name. From 2011 onward, he toddled through episodes of T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle, selling viewers a glossy blend of mansion life and playful chaos. Yet behind the camera cranes, King's real crib was often his grandmother's modest Atlanta house. Production vans scooped him up for shoot days, then dropped him back at Nana's curb once cut, echoed through the hallways. The contrast planted an identity split, spotlight royalty on TV, neighborhood kid off screen, that would later fuel his fiercest arguments with his dad. But the silver screen sparkle masked a simmering question. Was King actually living the life viewers envied, or was the show just a filter? Fast forward to November 26, 2023. Cameras, this time from fans' phones, caught T.I. and King trading heated words in a VIP box at an Atlanta Falcons game. The clip went viral for one brutal line. T.I. snapped that King had never woken up with a roach on his face, dismissing his son's street cred claims. Online debate raged. Was this tough love or public humiliation? For King, it was proof the world didn't understand his grind. For critics, it was the ultimate silver spoon reality check. And when pride meets public shame, sparks fly into something hotter. Legal trouble. Between late 2022 and mid-2024, King's resume read more like a case file. A traffic stop revealing marijuana and a expired license citation, and a missed court date that triggered online memes before lawyers could intervene.
But speaking of cops, your son got arrested along with T.I.'s son, right?
He got detained, but they let him go.
Okay, what was that arrest over, do you know?
He even live-streamed an "I'm locked up" moment, stoking backlash that inevitably boomeranged to his parents, especially to T.I., who fielded thousands of DMs demanding he control his son. Hot 97 later reported King and Nana going live together to insist critics didn't know half the story. King's response? A shrug and a smirk. He doubled down on tracks, rapping about standing on business, and hinting that legal run-ins were badges, not blemishes. The more headlines piled up, the harder he leaned into a rebel narrative, convinced that controversy streamed better than silence. But one leak would test even his appetite for chaos. Early 2024, an anonymously posted clip showing King in an intimate moment with another man splashed across rumor pages. Within hours, YouTube channels churned out exposés claiming T.I. had disowned his son. Tabloids predicted the downfall of the Harris brand, and comment sections lit up with homophobic slurs. While T.I. never confirmed the disowning rumors, bloggers insisted he was scrambling to scrub the clip from cyberspace, worried less about content and more about how a genre built on hypermasculinity would react. Industry insiders whispered that lawyers fired off rapid takedown notices, but the file multiplied faster than they could chase it. The irony? The harder the family pushed for silence, the louder the internet yelled. King, true to pattern, brushed off the uproar in a live stream, saying leaks don't define him and mocking bloggers for clout chasing.
Everybody know my son King. He's a passionate young man.
He's very passionate.
Yeah, and he has some tumultuous times. But the Lord ain't through with him yet.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, and he get better every day and learn from his mistakes the same way any of us did when we was that age.
Does he remind you of yourself when you was younger?
You know what he does? He reminds me of myself at a time in my life where I made the most egregious mistakes I could ever make. You know what I'm saying? And I paid dearly for him. But he has something that I never had.
Right.
And that's me.
Right.
And his mama. You know what I'm saying? He has a way of garnering attention for himself.
Just when the scandal threatened to burn out, King dropped a surprise that melted hearts, then reignited gossip. At 2:14 a.m. on November 5th, 2024, Big Nana delivered King Jr. King posted a blue heart caption, a tiny crown emoji, and a fresh track titled Dear Son. Fans swooned. Critics paused. For a moment, the rebel looked like a doting dad, rolling out highlighted tender family photos where even T.I. appeared beaming, commenting, "Legacy continues." But social media's honeymoon lasted about as long as a TikTok loop. Within weeks, viral clips claimed a secret DNA test proved King wasn't the father. TikTok detectives stitched receipts, and YouTube pundits tallied views by framing Nana as a clout chaser. The paternity bombshell set the stage for a digital courtroom where likes doubled as jury votes. Hot 97 hosted a live stream where King and Nana showed baby King Jr. on camera, dismissing test rumors as fabricated for clicks. Nana called the claims cruel. Tiny pivoted to positivity, posting cheerful Christmas portraits of 3 generations, captions dripping with holiday joy, an Instagram defense that said, "Happy families don't need to address nonsense." Meanwhile, hot new hip-hop noted Tiny was seemingly shutting down chatter that King wasn't the dad. Yet algorithms love uncertainty. Each denial birthed 100 new theories, secret ex-boyfriends, switched documents, even allegations that T.I. commissioned a second test, just to be sure. None verified, all clickable. Inside the mansion, disagreements brewed over how to stem the tidal wave of speculation. Sources close to the family whisper that Tiny favors openness, a sit-down interview to clear the air, while T.I. leans toward hush-money NDAs and controlled statements, fearing every quote offers tabloids fresh bait. The rift isn't hostile, insiders stress, but philosophical. Protect the empire's brand or let authenticity heal the wound. The debate plays out in subtle cues.
I used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandma's house.
Every day.
You to hold your breath.
Every
It's
day.
no tantrums to go over there.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm gonna tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready? Cause he can suck and pacify over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify.
Tiny's longer captions, T.I.'s cryptic family over clout tweets, leaving fans decoding subtext like a Super Bowl ad. Unverified sources, no public documents. Amid parental sparring, another Harris sibling re-entered the chat with a cautionary counterexample. While King wrestled with headlines, 25-year-old Messiah Harris, stage named Buddy Red, quietly tuned his Gibson in a dim blues bar, miles from trap drums. In a February 2025 BET interview, he said rock and blues gave him space to breathe outside the Harris circus. Fans noticed the contrast. One brother cashing controversy, the other cashing guitar gigs. Messiah never addressed rumors he left reality TV because of identity politics. He simply said college shifted priorities. Still, bloggers looped him into a broader narrative, the Harris brothers chasing authenticity down different roads. Just as King looked ready to pivot to fatherhood full-time, fresh accusations dragged the family name back to the witness stand. 2 weeks ago, Sabrina Peterson revived us, trafficking allegations against T.I., Tiny, and new this round, King. Hot new hip-hop covered T.I.'s cryptic response, where he dismissed Old Lies rebooted and warned followers not to fall for reruns. The timing couldn't be worse. King's leaked video still trending on algorithm tailwinds, paternity rumors unresolved, and now a federal-sounding scandal in play. Industry PR pros call it a cluster crisis. Multiple narratives, all sticky, none finished. One slip-up and endorsements, TV deals, and streaming partnerships vanish. So how does King steer through wreckage while holding a newborn in one arm and a microphone in the other? Insiders who've seen King off-camera describe a young father up at 4 a.m. warming bottles, then hitting the studio by noon. He calls the baby Lil Jack Jack, referencing the hyper-powered toddler from The Incredibles, a fitting metaphor for a tiny force altering his trajectory. Fans note his music's tone shift. Fewer flex bars, more reflective lines like, Even diamonds crack under pressure if you cut M wrong. Still, redemption arcs don't trend without receipts. He'll need consistent behavior, court dates met, traffic stops avoided, streaming numbers strong, to prove the rebel is now a responsible king. Industry mentors suggest a rebrand, documentary-style vlog series on fatherhood, collaborations with philanthropic orgs focused on young dads. Could sincerity outrank clickbait? Possibly, but algorithms are fickle monarchs. King Harris's saga is part cautionary tale, part coming-of-age epic, unfolding in real time under neon notifications. The leaked clip, the paternity whirlwind, and the latest trafficking chatter have forged a crucible that could either temper him into a mature artist father or shatter a carefully built family dynasty. What's certain is this: every twist tightens public fascination. If King can channel the scrutiny into music that's raw and relatable, and if fatherhood grounds rather than derails him, he might rewrite the script critics drafted on his behalf. But if rumor cycles keep outrunning growth cycles, the Harris name risks becoming less about trap royalty and more about tabloid tragedy. So stay tuned, tap subscribe, and slap that bell, because in Atlanta's most talked about household, tomorrow's headline is already loading, and the next shock drop could land before breakfast.